Hello and welcome back to another Reality Check Tech Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Falcam MOVE LightGo kit, which is right here mounted up. We've got the NEEWER NS6P parabolic hood kit, as well as the CB200C mount light, which has got the RGB in it. And basically we're going to show this off with the Falcam kit and how it kind of works together. And this is a dynamic robot arm that basically moves your light around and allows you to do really cool things. So if you're making some kind of a film or a documentary or just doing product reviews, you can actually make the light move with strobe effects and, actually engage in ways that you normally couldn't, obviously without this kind of a thing. And number two, you can also set up predetermined spots, like while you're on set, and then you can switch between those with this remote right here. So it does come with a wired remote, which we're going to show off, and we're also going to show off the wireless remote and just how it works. But again, right before I go into that, I kind of want to go over the highlights here.
Move it. Mama, move it. Move your light, move it. Mama, move it. Move your light.
Up, down, side to side. Falcam LightGo, make it come alive.
Move it. Mama, move it. Move your light, move it. Mama, move it. Move your light, move it. Mama, move it. Move your light.
Up, down, side to side. Falcam go make it come alive. I've got a parabolic softbox, that's okay. Got a sweet style and bold and light. NEEWER is nice. Got a wireless controller. Move it all around. Got a mount to put it on. And back to.
Move it. Mama, move it. Move your light. Move it. Mama, move it. Move your light. Move it. Mama, move it. Move your light.
Up, down, side to side. Falcam light, make it come alive.
Move your light. Move it. Move it. Check, check, check.
Parabolic softbox, check, check, check. Sweet style and bold and light. Move it, move it. A wireless controller. Anywhere, do it, and a mount that's strong. Check, move, do it.
Move it. My mama, move it. Move your light. Move it. My mama, move it. Move your light. Move it. My mama, move it. Move your light.
Up, down, side to side. Falcam light, make it come alive.
My mama, move it.
And that is that it can hold up to 6 kilograms, which, as you know, as Americans, that is right around 13.2 pounds, or just over 13 pounds, which my light right here is about 6 pounds. The hood is just under 2 pounds, and then with everything here, we're looking at less than 9 pounds total on the mount, and it works just fine. So we've still got 4 pounds to spare, and that's gonna work with most brands out there. Anything like Aperture, GVM, Nanlite, Godex. So we've got a high payload capacity on this mount. And number two, on the back here, if you kind of look, we've got the ability to actually plug in the power cable, and you can have a separate cable, or what I've got right here, if we kind of zoom out of here, we actually have an AC adapter kit. This is a 50-watt AC adapter kit. That way we only have to have one cable plugging in the light, and the same cable that's plugging in the light is going to go into the actual robot arm right here. And we're using this little adapter kit that comes with it with a little AC adapter right there on the back, again, that splits the power. So we've also got a spot right here on the back, which is where you can actually plug in a wired remote, which comes with the kit. But if you are somebody who wants to be running around, they do have a wireless remote that you can plug into it, or actually sync to it with the cable. And then after it's synced to it, you can then unplug it from there so you don't need it anymore. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and plug this in and take a look at how it works right now. I wanna show you guys how cool this thing is. I just have to have one cable. Of course, when you're using anything like this, you're gonna wanna have sandbags. So not only do you wanna make sure that you secure your tripod, you're gonna wanna make sure that you actually have your cables in such a way that they can spin, because again, this tripod is going to now have a light on it that's gonna spin 360. And if the weight's not thought about, it can fall over as it's spinning, and you never wanna have that happen. So make sure your tripod is secured before you start using or operating the robot arm in any way, as well as you wanna make sure that you're not gonna get caught on anything right here, as you can see. So I've got my cable nice and secure. I've also got it away from anything that it's going to get caught on, and I'm going to make sure that I keep my eye on that. Number two, when I'm ready to go, these little things on the sides, they are actually little 1/4 inch little brackets that you can actually put in here that come with it, and that allows you to hook things up to that if you want to. I'm using it right now for slack relief. I think that's the best thing. So we're going to turn on the light, and the mount is automatically on. So the mount is on all the time, and what makes it pretty special, it has this really high energy capacitors inside of it that allows it to keep very fluent and very steady as it's moving around. So for example, if I turn on the remote here, so you double press the power button to turn the remote on, and once it's ready to go and actually synced to it, you start to move the remote, and you're going to see the light moves right away and starts to do whatever you ask it to do. And what's really nice about it is that if you have the wireless remote, you can actually jump into the settings and you can go into pair, version, language, query. You can also set the speed. I can actually set the speed for the pitch. I can set the speed for the yaw from 100 down to 1, right? And so I can make it a much slower, much easier transition if I want it to. And then of course, once I like a certain spot, so for example, I get my light right here. Callie, look, okay. For example, my first spot right here is going to be my daughter. And what I can do is I can hit the A button 2 times. It says press again, and I hold it, and it says okay. Now I've got it set. Now if I move the light anywhere else, let's say I've got it pointed over here on the ground, as long as I hit A 2 times, it's going to automatically go right back to exactly where I set the A position. Again, if I want to set my B position, which is going to be facing maybe up and towards the light that's above us. We can get it all the way up there. Let's get it all the way towards the light. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and on the light itself, I'm going to switch it to a lighting effect. You don't have to watch this part. All right. We have the police lighting effect going on. And as we have the police lighting effect, we're going to go ahead and hold B to set our B position. And now we can press A 2 times. It will automatically go to our A position. As you see, the light is moving, it's creating the effect. If I'm recording, it's going to be able to do some really cool stuff for us. And it's going to go to our position, which is right here. And then our B position, if I double click our B position, which is back up at the light, it's going to automatically go to our B position, which is super cool. So yeah, I can just set the stuff that I want to do. And then of course I can set the modes and the effects that I want, and I can go between them as much as I want to. And I can set the speeds for them, which is super, super cool. Again, if you are on ground level, and you have an extra person, no problem. But if you're a single creator or doing things often on set by yourself, or simply if you have a light in a place that's up high, you're going to need to have a robot on it, right? You're going to have some kind of an arm that allows you to swing it around and get around to where you want to go. So I can spin this thing all the way around, and again, as long as your cables aren't getting tied up, everything's going to be great. So I'm going to go ahead and finish turning off this effect. All right, personally, I'm really excited to have this device because it just unlocks a whole bunch of possibilities for me. And what I'm going to be doing now is just take it apart and kind of show you just the simple process of how we remove things. So we're going to speed through this process. One of the really nice features that we have on here is because those high energy capacitors, they actually hold a charge for about 2 minutes after you unplug that. And why? Well, again, when I have it with all this equipment on there, I can't necessarily put it in its resting position with all the stuff. But once all the stuff's off of it, I can then return it back to a resting position, and often that requires unplugging. So they thought ahead. They thought, hey, we're going to allow them to touch this little button right here. There's a little, you can actually see my finger turning green. Right underneath here, there's a little button, and that allows me to reset the entire light position. So let's go ahead and take it apart and check that out real quick. Go ahead and hit the power button twice on the controller. All right, to take the parabolic hood off, we just simply have to pull this one little piece right here, and it pops right off, no problem. All right, to get the actual light off, again, we just simply have to go over to where the light is going to be on the mechanism. Before we do that, let's make sure it's unplugged, and then we can hit that button right there. Light pops off, nice and easy. All right, now again, we have power still plugged into it, but let's say the power is unplugged. We can see the power is still plugged in. If I unplug the power so it's not plugged in, we can go ahead and let's say we're taking everything apart. We're going to go ahead and get the slack off for the cables. Cable's gone. Right now it's just the robot, no power put in there. Now if I hit the button 2 times, if I hold the button, okay. It's already back in its spot, dang. It did, but I was already almost back in its parked position. So again, to take it off the mount, we simply have to go over here, and there's just one little guy holding it on. This is everything. And again, after about 2 minutes from the moment it's unplugged, I really appreciate you allowing us to do the video, Callie, and I appreciate you letting us record this while you're over here. And just in case you guys wanted to know, she's going to be a singer, so she's been trying really hard to get heard this whole video. I love you. All right, we're going to finish it up. Hey, don't worry. Okay guys, so the Falcam Move is a super cool device. Again, it is something that is essential for filmmakers or content creators. If you're kind of on that next level or trying to get to that next level, tools like this allow you to get there. Really, it's setting yourself apart and allowing yourself to look different and actually accomplish the things you need to get done. And especially if you don't have a whole team of people to do things for you, these kinds of things help a lot. And luckily Jillian's here to help me today with the camera, so I actually get this dynamic movement. Otherwise, generally my reviews just have a tripod where it's sitting still. Now at the very least, we're gonna have some movement and light action. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Move it, move it, move your light, move it, move it, move your light, up, down, side to side, Falcam LightGo, make it come alive. Move it, move it, move your light, move it, move your light, up, down, side to side, Falcam LightGo, make it come alive. Got a parabolic softbox, that's okay. Got a sweet style and bold and light, NEEWER's nice. Got a wireless controller, move it all around. Got a mount to put it on and a sandbag too. Got a parabolic softbox, that's okay. Got a sweet style and bold and light, NEEWER's nice. Got a wireless controller, move it all around. Got a mount to put it on and a sandbag too. Up, down, side to side, Falcam LightGo, make it come alive. LightGo, move it, check, check, check. Parabolic softbox, check, check, check. Sweet style and bold and light, move it. A wireless controller anywhere, do it, and I'm out there strong. Check, move, do it. Move it, move your light, move it, move your light, up, down, side to side, Falcam LightGo, make it come alive.
Oh, and before the video ends, don't forget there is also a Falcam app on your phone, so if you want to, you just have to, you can't really see anything there, you just have to go jump in there, hit add, it's gonna Bluetooth jump on the device, and you can actually control your whole robot with your phone. I took it apart, so I'm not gonna show you right now. Have a good day. I'll see you guys later.